Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on when you're watching this, and welcome back to Build with Travis. Recently, I decided that I wanted to move around my Lego City table. As you can see, what I build my Lego City on is kind of in a corner against a wall, and so I'm losing out on being able to build on these two sides. I could be putting more structures on my table, but I'll need to turn it around first. And you can see it has created a mess in our loft. I usually stay in this one corner over here with all of my city on top of my table and a lot of my unbuilt sets and other things underneath my table. And since I'm moving it, you can see that I had to, well, make an organized mess. My table was designed by my wife, and she actually put this structure together to put my daughter's mattress on. This was actually used for a bed, and underneath it they could crawl underneath and kind of have a hiding space. But now she's got a new bed, and so I have taken her old bed frame and made it into my Lego City table. It was once a hiding space for children underneath there, and now becomes a hiding space for all my unbuilt sets. Back there you can see my little shelf with some of my smaller Lego sets on it. And each side of this actually has some of these box shelving, which is great for storing pieces and sets and all the other things that I need to build with. As you can see now, I'm starting to get everything moved back over. My city now can spread out a little bit more, and I can actually have two streets going down my table. I also decided to flip my workstation around, and it's now against that wall, against the window back there. Stepping back just a little bit, you can kind of see some of my storage underneath there on those little square shelves. I have all of my cleaning stuff down there on the end, and this is all of my boxes of pieces for meals plates, as well as two shelves of stuff that I sell in my Macari shop. Go check out my Macari shop if you never have. And these are all pieces for minifigures, accessories, torsos, legs, all the things you need to build some minifigures. On the front here, I have a small fold-out table. Sometimes I get that out when I'm working on different things or sorting parts. It just makes it easier when I can't fit everything on my workstation. Behind this curtain is a lot of my unbuilt sets. Yep, there they are. Every Lego collector has them. And then over on this side, we've got some more shelving and a messy city that needs to be cleaned up. Yikes. But I made room for all of my Dungeons & Dragons stuff. If you watch our videos, you know that my girls and I like to play Dungeons & Dragons using Lego minifigures and pieces for our miniatures and our sets. We've also got a lot of animals and different figures from movies. These are all just minifigures. And down here, you've got my comic book collection. I collect Ghostbusters as well as Ninja Turtles, all done by IDW. And there's another box of comics back there, as well as some unbuilt sets. I am just your everyday average AFOL. I love to collect Lego and I love to build, as I'm building my city here that you can see. But I don't have all the space in the world. I take up one little corner of my loft. My girls are up here and they do different things. And we're going to be homeschooling next year. And so part of this will become a homeschool area. But just kind of a corner that I have. I don't have all the room in the world, so I have to make the most use of my space and the space that I have. I have blackout curtains back here, as you can see. I like to open those up when I'm going to make a video so everything can be brighter. But I do keep them closed so they don't bleach anything with sunlight. But like I was saying, I don't have a ton of space. I don't have parts everywhere. I'm a big fan and subscriber to a lot of other Lego channels on YouTube, and I see a lot of the things that they have, how they've got rooms and basements full of Lego. And I think that's awesome. I think that's great of them. I recently saw that one of the guys I watch on YouTube has pretty much bought or rented a warehouse to display his collection, which is great. That's awesome. However, you can still be a fan of Lego and enjoy building and even build something on a smaller scale and have a lot of fun without having to have rooms or warehouses or basements full of things. You can just get in there and have fun. I have a full-time job. I'm a busy dad. I've got two daughters that are involved in a lot of different things that I like to go and be a part of. And so life is busy. And so I make videos when I can, I build when I can, and I'd like to give it more time, but I don't always. It's a great hobby and it's a lot of fun and I enjoy it. And if you enjoy following along with me on my Lego adventures and hobby, please consider liking and subscribing. And until next time, keep building.